did you start writing before writing on Facebook? Did you have a notebook to writing poems before writing on?
Actually, I never write anything in literature way, or I even didn't send SMS to somebody as text. I never have any try. I just open a Facebook account and I find that there is a question, what is in your mind, and then I start to write, and day by day I like it the way, it's like a game. Likes, a lot of likes, and I like likes. Yeah. Everybody likes, but I like it, I say. And then this developed, this joke, let's say, developed from this game that like and people comment, and it's developed that really I want to tell something or say something, and day by day it's getting that I am writer and that's literature, and I accept, why not. That's what the beginning.
So before that, you didn't write anything on paper. You didn't have it in mind. You didn't feel that you, in some moments, that there is something in mind. I want to write it down on paper.
It's 100% surprise for me and for my family that I am writer. It's really, and one time I was in Brazil. After I came to here to Germany, sorry, I had invitation to Brazil. I go to Brazil, and then my brother write to me on Facebook. He saw that I have picture. I am in Brazil, and for my brother, Brazil is so far. It's okay. I understand you are in Germany, but in Brazil, what you are doing in Brazil? And I said to him, I have invitation, and you know that a lot of work. He said to me, I leave you. He traveled to Saudi Arabia before I go to Germany in 2 years or 3 years. He said to me, I leave you, you don't know how to write in Arabic. And now you are writer, I don't believe how it is. So it was like something, I don't know, my destiny maybe, or my accident.
But I don't think it's an accident. Why? Because Aboud, he mentioned very important part. Everybody goes to Facebook. I didn't know it because I'm not on Facebook for many reasons anyway. Aboud, when he went to Facebook, he found this question, what do you have in mind? Okay, what do you have in mind? Normally people pass this question, what do you have in mind? But he took it very seriously.
No, not seriously.
I think so. I think so. I think so. I mean, just come on.
I still don't see myself seriously.
I mean, okay. I would put it in this way. So, because he has special sensitivity against being serious. Because serious belongs to other people that you don't like to be presented like them. Serious is belonging to the traditional way of presenting writers, and he doesn't like this. But come on, when I ask you now what you have in mind, you can say anything.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe you can take it seriously and think, okay, what do I have in mind? Abu Said writing is just to say this. It's a statement against the world. In every moment, he knows what is behind, in front of him. In front of him, there is the world. And some moments when the world.
Where? I don't understand, sorry, what that means.
It means you have the world. العالم أمامك. يعني أنت تخاطب العالم.
Okay, it is only 20,000 follow on Facebook. It's not the world. The world is very big. I cannot talk about the world. I just want to say to you something.
Yes.
It's very important that we deal that the literature is something big. And I don't see myself, I put point in this word. And okay, I try to write at this value in social media. No?
Yes.
This, thank you. This value, it's sometimes I see it, most of the time it's very fake value.
Mm.
So don't talk with me in this way that you see the world. I don't see the world. I see some people that I am so small.
Yeah.
I cannot say, I cannot give you something very big here.
Yeah, but this is the impression that we get after we read your. I mean, this is a personal impression. I told it already. It's not a general fact, I would say. So, you said after you are still responding to this question, what you have in mind.
Yeah, every time I am free, I sit on my laptop simply, drink coffee or smoke. Or what is in my mind? I write something. I have a like. Like is getting more and more, and that's a wonderful feeling. And that's the reason I write. I don't have other reason.
You don't have other reason.
I don't write in other place. I just write on my page. That's all. The books, all the book I publish it is already published on my page. I don't enjoy to write in another place or write another way. That's the truth. All the articles I publish it in German or blah blah blah. It's already published in my Facebook page. I enjoy it in the likes. And then, if you want to publish it in the magazine, take it.
Why we normally he put everybody talk to him in embarrassing situation, but it's not the case now, because at least I am prepared to this situation to be embarrassed. I mean, about why we feel when I feel. Okay, we'll talk about this. Why I feel when I read your writings, that you always try to make troubles. It's not like you don't have peace with things going around you, happening around you. You always try to find problems and trouble.
It's
Why?
not a problem, you see it as a problem.
No trouble, I would say.
Okay, I really like to write that. I like writes about things, or I try to find something. It's not cliche, and at the same time I want to be honest. So that's very difficult for me sometimes. I cannot write something that I read wine, feeling, or blah blah blah, or love, romantic, all these things. Okay, it's good, but I don't want to be in this direction. I try to find small details between the lines. I put my deep thinking and about silly things. I write about daily life things, but I try to bring for your eyes something that you don't pay attention or like that. It's not trouble really. I just, for example, I write about my life in Germany now, and not that I am looking for people help me, or I want to help people, or life is a beauty, or blah blah blah. I try to find something that we don't be honest with each other about. So if I want to say something very honest, you feel it is trouble. I don't feel it is trouble. It is just because not so much people say it. I talk about everything by trying to be honest as I can. Not 100% for sure, but as I can really, I try to say something very honest. For that, it look like trouble, or nobody want to talk about honestly. or anything in honestly way.
What you said, it's sometimes difficult to be honest. I feel like you have.
Like for example, I am sorry if there is some NGOs people, I don't like this NGOs for example. Yeah? What is this NGOs? Helping bring people, tech people, they have always wonderful laptops, they go to hotels and they work about the refugee or the people like me, yeah? And the honest that I see, come on, you don't help anybody, you just want to enjoy by your working. And I don't feel that I am free with you as NGO people. I feel free with other people. Sorry, you are welcome refugee, or you say to the refugee welcome, but I don't enjoy by this welcome. This is the honest things I write. Sometimes you feel it is trouble, but it is my text. I don't say it for personally way. I say it in general as idea as. So I hope it's not trouble.
No, normally they ask writers what inspire you. This is inspire. But for you the question would be شو اللي بيلهمك? Okay. But the question should be for you what's provoking you. It's not what inspire. شو اللي بيستفزك؟ يعني السؤال الموجه لك غالبا هو شو بيستفزك مش شو بيلهمك.
كشو؟ يعني ككاتب as writer what is
as writer I mean
I don't feel that I am responsible to write everything or any time. Sometimes really the fake life is يعني بتستفزني. شو يعني هيك؟
It's provoking me. The fake life is provoking me.
Yeah, fake life or fake feeling or fake writers also. They are a lot. Everywhere.
Fake president. Fake president.
President?
And fake president.
President what mean?
Fake president.
رئيس فاشل ومزور.
رئيس. All this is something very clear. But writer is not clear.
Yeah.
That they are fake.
Do you have, because you said you try to be honest how much you can. Do you have in this case a red line?
What?
A red line, عندك خط أحمر?
Red line. That I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, like about concerning
For sure.
honesty.
I have a lot of red lines. Like for example, I respect my culture, I respect my family, I love them, I don't want to hurt my culture, yeah? Even I am free, I am in Germany or in Berlin, I have all the option to do what I want, but I don't do anything, for example, make my brothers see me as silly or as bad guy. So for me, that I don't hurt my culture, that's red line, for example.
What could hurt your culture? Because just to understand, what do you mean with this? With writing, what the thing that you could write and you think it could hurt? Because you are not writing now, you can talk about it.
A lot of things really about in the life, about for example, my sisters still put the cover, yeah? And they live in Turkey. I will not say to my sister, take off the cover. I love her and she like it. I will not say to her that I don't see what you believe that is silly. And in my text, I try to don't hurt really all things with my culture. Let's say not my religion as religion, but my culture. I am from Syria at the end. I have culture, I like or I don't like, that's me, but in the same time, I like really my culture. If, for example, you will surprise for maybe if we talk about believing, me and you, maybe I arrive with you to the big philosophy about the soul and how it is developed. I agree with you, but if you say something against God in silly way, I will be not happy. And in the same time, because, or if you say anything about my culture, about my religion culture, I will not be happy because that I don't want to be shared in this way. Said something different than what I believe or not believe or what I understand or what it is in my mind or imagination about the religion or God or like these things.
Because aboud sometimes the writing is challenging these red lines. It means and الكتابة هي تتحدى الخطوط الحمراء. A kind of writings or some writers they build their experience on challenging the culture, asking the hard or difficult questions to their culture. Do you think it's an issue for your writing?
What it is my culture?
تماما. الكتاب أحيانا بيحسوا إنه التحدي الخطوط الحمراء والخوض بهذا المجال المحظور هو مشروعهم. أنت بالنسبة لك؟
I see that you can develop your culture or your society or your people or your way. You can develop it by to write in ironic way, not in the fucking way, let's say. I really try to make my family laugh about my text more than I say to them that you are stupid or blah 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 or you don't understand or you don't respect the woman, or I try to make them laugh, and I think it's the best way if you want to touch your culture or develop it or you take it or you ask me really big question. I don't know what to say. It's what I want to say to you. It's simply that I can talk in general way. It is very hard. I just say about myself, literature or writing. My experience is it's what I did in this virtual life or Facebook or writing, or I try to write something from the zero and develop, and then it's really this writing give me as the person. I try to take from what I write to my real life, and at the same time I try to put my culture in this literature.
This is great. You said when you were in your time, it's enough to be a true writer to have a pen and a paper and just to write the reality around you. And you said that the reality is more beautiful than the imagination. It was the case when you were in the town. When you moved to Germany, is it still the case?
Yeah. I see the reality beautiful every time, everywhere, and all the time. I respect the imagination. I like some imagination movies, for example. But at the same time, I am someone enjoyed by how you see the reality, how to see the details, how you hear the people. It's for me more beautiful. And at the end, everybody can. For sure, the imagination is something very big. There is wonderful imagination. We cannot say it is silly or cannot talk about it also. A lot of things I cannot talk about it, you know, like imagination.
The imagination is a red line.
No, not really.
How do you live in Germany now? How is your life? Do you allocate? Do you put some time for writing, or are you a full-time writer? Or
I work with workshop or not workshop. It's studio, art studio or like that. But my work is on the machine, in the metal. I work for 1.5 year now. And before I go, I work freelancer. I go when I want and I back when I want also. But mostly I go every day, like 10 o'clock, 11. It depends on the cafe, also on the likes. Sometimes I write post before I go. And I love it. It's a lot of people talk with me, a lot of likes. So then I say, okay, I stay 1 hour more. The people don't know that I really spend time, and my time now is getting by money. There is no time really. I find myself now day by day. I am so far than the writing, and I really afraid or not afraid that I will don't do it again or getting boring for me day by day. Don't have time. And also at the same time, I told you this value is very fake, yeah. And what I will do if tomorrow or after 1 year, we are in a crazy time. If it is something new, make the Facebook is nothing. So what I will do? So I will feel, oh, I don't have anything.
Jokes.
So I don't believe in the social media, really, to be honest. And at the same time, the people invite me, Lori, really say to me, as you are the god of the social media. I don't believe in the social media, if you want. I am not god of the social media. So I don't know if I will continue writing or I will have time.
But at least you are guaranteed for the time being. I mean, Aboud, he has another book, he's working in it. And the name of the book is about the metal. Metal, Aboud, his old profession, your old profession, or your current profession also. The profession, your job, to work
It's
with
family work.
to work with metal, everything, making beautiful doors and windows, which is great thing. And I hear that you made a nice airplane that doesn't fly also. And when you moved to Germany and you are still working with the metal, is there any link between your writing and the philosophy of metal? Like, I mean, how you make metal, how you...
That's a nice question. It's really, there is a relation, you know. I never say it, but really I write as the way I work, simply. And I cannot explain to anybody that, you know, I see the things, I learn it in the workshop. I write the way I learn in the workshop to see the things, yeah. It's very hard to explain this. I try to explain it in the novel, and I hope will finish soon. I still write, and I hope I can explain how the metal or the work with the metal can change your view for the life, and maybe you getting writer if you have Facebook.
We will wait for the book. It will be very interesting to read this about.
I hope I finish it.
I hope we hope also. About being famous. You said you don't believe this,
But I enjoy it at the same time, you know.
How you can so you enjoy the things that you don't believe in?
Yeah.
It's a game.
It's not a game, it's the reality that there is something make you enjoy if you are famous. But at the same time, it is very silly if you see yourself from out. Yeah. I really sometimes see myself very silly that I follow that I am really famous. But what made famous? The famous, there is no limited. It's if you wanna follow this line that you are famous, you will get tired and famous at the same time. I try really to clean my soul from this dreams that to be famous, or it's really make the soul very tired. So all the famous people, they are tired. Don't look at them. They are beautiful.
We can see, we can see. No. I like the way that you describe it in one interview. You said, I realized that it's a vague issue being famous when I close my laptop. Because all
Yeah, disappear.
disappear. Absolutely.
That's my famous life. It's need electric. Only. Just put the electric. Oh, you are king.
Aboud, you talk about intellectuals and مثقفين. Okay. As a nightmare. Really, like a nightmare. Why? It's something we have it with some writers, special writers, that they have this really big problem with intellectual and in the traditional way that they see and the intellectuals presented in the media outlet. Why you have this big problem with intellectuals?
First, I wanna say that what the name? Intellectuals. Intellectuals.
مثقفين.
Yeah, مثقفين بالعربي. They we call them المثقفين.
Intellectual.
Intellectual is in Arabic المثقفين. And this المثقفين coming from مثقف, that means
Intellectual.
and who is intellectual?
Well,
Who is read books or writer, or sometimes don't do anything, just have style of مثقفين. And this, when I talk about the مثقفين, I talk about this picture. It's not about the reading books or about to do something. So just I want to explain to the people, not the intellectual is the problem, the fake intellectual is the problem. But because we don't have in Syria real intellectual, so all the intellectual is fake intellectual. So we call them al-muthaqafin. Some we are friends, some writers, we talk about these people.
Unfortunately.
So that's the reason.
but they are not, what can I say, enemies. So these intellectuals, you deal with them, you talk with them, and you traveled with them. You said that you had a big problem when you traveled with them to many events. What the things that they do in their writings, maybe, or you can see it in their writings, or you criticize the way that they present their work. Is it about the writing or the way that it's presented?
I think the problem is about the person or the character or how we want to be. From here start the problem, and then there is another problem, the system, how it is getting. You take care about the writers, and you don't take care about all the people. And they like to be writers because you took care about them. And this system working everywhere. So that's...
You mean because they are special, they feel themselves special and they behave as a special?
It's very complicated, really.
Uh-huh.
It's I don't know. Also, some intellectual is interesting, but I don't know in Europe here if the system in Arabic countries really the system is very, very fake. That people is, you can imagine that the people who he has good relation with the regime, getting actors and writers. Wow, it's God give the شو يعني موهبة?
The talent.
God give the talent only for rich people. Wow. So, you're surprised. So most of them is fake, and that's, I don't know here. This is the problem of the intellectual or writers or the chance coming from here. And really all the system in Arabic country is fake.
I think
I don't know here how it is.
I think-
We have in Arabic countries this character is مثقف or مثقفين, is liar at the end. And somehow you want to be a writer or musician or you want to be something. From where bring to you something? You cannot do anything real actually. I am sorry I talked in not precise way.
No.
I hope you understand my way. It's maybe it's not writer's way or not, or there is no value or not deep. But I hope you catch the deep.
I think it's very writer way of talking because we are get used to talk in the way that you want. And this is what you are doing. This is what we want to hear actually. But the thing that we didn't want to hear is coming now.
What it is?
Like, I mean, can you understand now that we are talking to somebody that you can't maybe read his books because he tried, he ordered.
I read simply. It's okay.
Yeah, no, because I knew recently that you ordered the publishing house to stop publishing any book, and it looks like you build a cemetery, and if you want to read his book, you go to some cemetery and just to like you buried them, you put them in a grave. Why?
No,
يعني
I don't.
قبرتهم.
No, I don't. I just.
Why you took this decision? Why you
I-
stopped
I-
publishing your books?
I just want to develop it maybe in the future. But now I don't want to have books in the out
Mhm.
just like that.
You mean you don't want this the content المحتوى. You don't want this content to present you anymore?
I see it is weak. I am more big than these books.
Mhm. You see that you developed more than this book could present you. أكثر من الطريقة اللي بتقدمك فيها هي الكتب.
No.
But you know, about this is a serious problem. We are laughing on this issue, but when just I will say something, and our host from Passaporta he said this, like if some writers they thought, okay, our first book is bad, and they want to finish it, will be disappointed really because we like sometimes the first books, and I think. The writers sometimes they have to be forbidden. They don't have the right to bury their first books. You don't have. Do you think you have the right to finish them?
I have rights. It's my books. Who has the right?
The readers, because they love them.
It's too early to talk in myself that readers. Come on, I am not writer at the end. I just have beautiful people here listen to me, and I will go to home, and they will forget me, and I will forget them. I am not Bukovsky or something. I don't believe that I will have readers or readers that follow me, what you are doing now, and people wait to you should publish book.
Is it
too far?
Is it serious decision, Aboud?
It's really serious. Why you don't believe? I just
It's not about believing or not, but just to ask. So you write to the publishing house, stop publishing anything?
Yeah.
And
all
did
the
they do
lunch,
it?
And all the lunch, and they do it.
They do it. They stopped. Did they ask you why?
Yeah, they ask me why, and they say to me, "Can you think a little bit or like that?"
And
And I said, "I don't want. I want this my book. I don't want. Should be writer is under the press."
how you took this decision? Can you describe it for us? When it came? How it came to your mind?
It came every day. before.
Before.
I told you I was enjoying, but in the same time I don't agree about how they deal with me all the time. But I was weak and I need to accept. I need to leave. I don't know. I don't have experience in the life. I need to come here, go there, earn money, and I just believe a little bit that I am really make something for Syria or for my country, and then I start to say, oh, I don't do anything. Come on. There is nothing serious. Don't take it serious. And the idea about the book is it's really completely politic idea, and I don't want to be someone who talk in politic or earn money by politic way. So then I decide to search about work. I find, and then after I find, I make contract with the metal work and call the publishers stop the books. Simply.
But luckily, you are still writing. You are working on the second book, which is a novel about metal.
About metal, yeah.
Yes.
About my experience in the metal. I talk with the metal every day for 20 years.
Aboud, you said you stopped your books because you need to develop, or you feel to develop your writing. So when you are doing this, what's your ambition? شو طموح كتابتك, طموح مشروعك الشخصي? Your personal project as a writer,
Okay.
or as somebody who want to write. What is your?
Can I answer you in Arabic?
Yes, sure. Yes, sure. You can answer in Arabic, and I will do the translation for sure.
Thank you. أنا حابب عن جد أقدم يعني شيء يكون فيه تجربة حقيقية كاملة.
I really hope that I can present something that it has a real life experience.
وتكون هي التجربة فيها عن جد شيء جديد، ما تكون هي عبارة عن ورق مجموع بلا قيمة كبيرة.
And it should be something new. It's papers gathered together, and it has no meaning.
يعني I hope I can give to the people something that I really know it, touch it, live it, have something new to people know it. I don't want to write something just as something happen every day.
Like you mean the previous books, the books that is published, مثل الكتب اللي نشر.
Yeah, like this one.
Like this. Okay. Now I think no. Yeah, sure. But now
I
we will,
really people is getting boring.
okay. We will refresh now, and we will listen to Aboud. He's reading a text from his writings.
I already.
And then we will open the discussion, and we will ask anybody who wants to ask questions. You are more than welcome. Okay. Aboud, if you can just stand here.
I can sit here.
No,
I don't want.
You can. The only thing that we need to see the translation there. That's it. This is the only condition. I think you can do it there. Sure.
Wait. Now we are friends. I am relaxed. So I take my time, make my paper straight. Okay. I read slowly. I hope it's go with Lori. You will be on the computer. Okay, I read in Arabic, yeah? غالية تفهمي عربي؟
لا.
ما تفهمي عربي؟ لهؤلاء الذين ما زالوا يتساءلون من هو عبود السعيد؟ أنا عبود السعيد مقيم في منبج حيث لا تذهب الفتيات إلى المقاهي وحيث لا يوجد بناء أعلى من 4 طوابق. ابن أخي الصغير كلما طلبت منه أن يقول الله أكبر يقول لي عيب. في المدرسة كنت أجلس في المقعد الأخير وذهبت للجامعة كي أتعرف على فتاة غير محجبة ومعها موبايل فيه بلوتوث وكانت تسمي هاتفها النقال كاتوما. من أجلها سميت هاتفي النقال مياو. مع ذلك لم تكترث. أنا أعمل كحداد يعني مطرقة وجرخ ومفتاح 13-14. أنام مع 7 أخوة في نفس الغرفة ولا أملك خزانة، لذلك أخبئ رسائلي الخاصة في قن الدجاج. أحيانا تبيض الدجاجة فوق كلمة أحبك، وأحيانا تتغوط الدجاجة فوق الملاحظة التي في آخر الرسالة. أمي لا تعرف كيف تطبخ اللازانيا، وحتى السنة الماضية كنت أعتقد أن الكرواسون نوع من الطعام الغالي يؤكل بالشوكة والسكين. كل مساء أحلم أنني هنبة على الليكتر وأمامي على الطاولة دماغ الفتاة التي أحبها. في الباص أجلس في الكرسي المعاكس لأراقب جارتي، ولم أرى طائرة في حياتي إلا الطائرات الحربية. أسرق الكهرباء من أقرب عمود كهرباء، وفتاة برجوازية تدفع لي فواتير الإنترنت. في الحارة يتمسخر الأولاد على الشامة التي في جبيني، وأخي الكبير لا يصدق أنني شاعر، بينما أولاد عمي لو عرفوا أنني شاعر لطبلوا خلفي بالطناجر والتنك. عندي قلم رصاص أخربش به أحيانا وأبريه بالسكين، وآخر قلم أزرق غالي جاءني كهدية انفجر في جيب قميصي. في الأعراس أجلس قريبا من المطرب، في خيم العزاء أنا من يضيف القهوة المرة، وفي المقاهي طاولتي دائما هي طاولة المقطوعين. أنا عبود سعيد أداعب رقبة الحيوان الذي يسكن داخلي لكي ينمو مثل ذئب أعمى. I hope we finish now.
I hope that we will give the chance for the audience if somebody wants to ask a question.
Open the please.
You say that you like likes.
I like likes.
And you obviously like making people laugh.
What?
You like making people
Yeah.
laugh.
Yeah.
Why don't you become a comic?
What mean to me?
A comic, a
Comedian.
stand-up comic.
Stand-up comedy?
Then everybody would laugh.
It's you want my real opinion? It's really the most things I don't like, and I see it so far than comedian, the stand-up comedy. It's something, they kill themselves to make the people laugh. So I want people laugh, and I am normal. Right. For me, too much theater and the stand-up comedy, a lot of theater. It's too much. It's kill the laughing. For me, really, I don't laugh for stand-up comedy. Never.
Could you share with us your happiest memory?
What mean? Happiest memory?
Memory from your life.
شو يعني فيك تشاركنا يعني أكثر لحظة أو ذكرى سعيدة عشتها بحياتك؟
Okay, I will tell you something. It's very strange moment. When I buy laptop and I open Facebook and I start to write on Facebook and I get a writer. This is my line story. And in this time, really, my family see me only the open the laptop, spend the time on the laptop. There is nothing. I still work, live my life normal. And then I have book in Germany and I didn't tell my family about it because it's something need a lot of discussion. What it is Facebook, what you are writing. So then I have journalists from the film ZDF. I don't know if it was here. No, it was another one.
here.
Germany, journalist from Germany, because I have book here, come to my city. And I meet him on the street. He asked friend about me, blah blah blah, and then he want to go with me to see my mother because I write about my mother a lot. And in this moment, the journalist come to my house. It was first time that my family know that I am writer, I have book in Germany, and this journalist come to me. And all the fighting, all the theater have been in front of this journalist. My brother said to me, you from where to where you are writer? My mother said to me, you was playing on the laptop and the discussion was in front of this journalist, and I enjoy a lot about this. And I write the story also. It was really good feeling. Fighting in front journalists coming from Germany to make the interview with the writer. At this moment, my family discover. Finish the question?
مساء الخير. عبود بصراحة كيف تتعامل مع التعليقات الجافة أو الوقحة أو القليلة الأدب؟ يعني إذا أحيانا بيطلع لك معلقين ممكن تصور يعني الناس ما بيستوعبوك وبيكونوا جادين ووقحين بالتعامل، كيف بيتعامل عبود الرائع الجميل البسيط مع الإنسان؟
Sorry, I will translate the question is necessary because the supporter is recording. The question is, Aboud, how you deal with the comments that comes with negativity concerning rude comments, serious comments, and especially rude comments. How you deal with it? How is your reactions? How are your reactions? Sorry.
يعني الشباب العالم اللي the people already friends with me on Facebook. There is some people, a lot maybe, well, really a lot. They know that I answer only laugh for anything. Sure. Yeah.
It's related to Ibraheem. And you told me once, you
Yeah.
tell me,
Yes.
now they hear me. You hear me, right? No.
No, we don't.
You said once that you would explain who is Ibraheem
Yeah.
and why is it always this answer, like you're laughing
I will answer you.
tonight?
No. This Ghalia bin Ali, famous singer, beautiful singer, my beautiful friends. I love her so much. We meet already in Berlin. Before we meet in Berlin, we know each other on Facebook. All my life coming from Facebook. And I have a friend. He is a writer.
Luqman Derki is a Syrian poet, and he's
Beautiful Syrian writer, and he said to me one time, don't answer people what they are never comment in your page, so just laugh or anything. So I start to laugh, and then after 5 years, my hand go directly to anything.
Great.
You have a question here from the cameraman?
Cameraman.
Hello, Aboud.
Hi.
Like, I can guess it was like in the workshop in your village, in your town. It was so intimate atmosphere with your brothers working in the same workshop. I was in a kind of workshop drinking tea with colleagues, and it was really intimate moments to talk and to feel nature, to feel relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Your writing, your way of writing, did you think it developed from these small talks? That's one part of the question. The second part, after you came here to Europe, do you think you will find, or you find already this intimate, do you think we will find it as a Syrian here? This simple thing that will add something to our personality?
First,
Because I like, yeah, like to find an intimate and really relieving place just to feel comfortable, to feel yourself. It's not easy.
It's more hard here to write like before, or you find what to write before, because in some way you are out of the society. It's really that, not because racist or not because only politic, because it's another culture. It's hard. It's need time maybe. Also by the time it's hard to be enter the culture, or you understand it, or you leave it, or you share with it. So if you are out, you are more poor to know things or write about things. And to be inside, it is also big things. So it's really when you are between your culture and your people, and if you like or don't like, but you understand and you see more, and you listen more, you see more people, you watch more. Sometimes here in Europe, as some person coming from another country, you spend your time only in your room. What you wanna write if you are in your room, yeah? About imagination, as you said.
As I said, I guess an insult. No. Yes. The lady here.
It's a long time, yeah? We are here.
Yeah, we are.
Thank you very much. I would like to ask about your mother.
My mother, yeah?
Yes, because you said you didn't want to hurt your brothers, your sister, or you want to hurt or criticize your culture, but you seem to be fairly ironical about your mother in the comments we saw on the video. So, are you very special to her, or what is your relationship with her?
I am the youngest.
That you understand very well.
I have 8 brothers older than me and 6 sisters. And really, I have a huge life with my family.
Good evening. A small question. I heard and I read also they will open the first Arabic cafe and bookshop. So it will be funny, maybe a Syrian joke that they will not have your books.
What mean?
Is it a Syrian joke?
Oh, okay.
Is it a Syrian, sorry?
Joke.
Joke? That they are not going to have his book. Because Aboud said that you stopped publishing your books, but this platform that now is working the Grange points, so they are a bookshop.
They can have his next book. His book on metal.
Is it a joke that? Sorry, but
It's correct what you said.
so is it a joke, and that this bookshop that they will not publish or they don't have your books?
I don't know. It's the book. It's maybe it's happen or not happen. I don't want to think about the future of the book.
No, maybe if you can just clarify your question a little bit, we can answer it in a better way. No, it's not. It's a comment. It's a joke. Or is it a question? It's a question. So could you please repeat it so Aboud he can?
You ask if my book will be in the library, Arabic Syrian library in the future.
I heard that they will open this
Yes.
with books, so we can go and buy books or read books.
Yes.
So for people who have not access to the first book,
Yes.
which you said to the publisher to stop, the fact that they don't find it in the bookshop could be considered as a Syrian joke.
we Belgians, we love surrealism. So for me, it's like surrealist.
شو يعني؟
You see, this is, I mean, yeah, you know, about the surrealism, I mean, the reaction to it, what does it mean? So you get it, I think.
يعني أنا فهمت عليه تقريبا.
Yeah, this is the surrealism.
I
So you don't have to
understand
understand very well.
Almost I understand you,
No,
but really, if you are serious, I am not serious. You should know.
Other questions?
غالية مرة
She
ثانية.
wants to ask a question.
تعالي قاعدة هون في كرسي فاضي عن جد.
Aboud, you have to be serious sometimes, you know, you're not serious here. You don't like to be serious, maybe it's
I
because
like to be serious.
you are serious, I know, but
You know.
you show everybody you're not serious because maybe you don't want to lose your freedom in being the way you are.
What's your
Also,
opinion?
I can't imagine you stopping writing, but I can't imagine you in a prison, which is being put all the time in a system and in a book. The great thing about Aboud writing every day, every day I read your posts and I put a like.
Yeah, I know.
Okay?
Sometimes she forgets, I said.
Yeah, no. Exactly. So sometimes I forget, or I'm away. It happens, and then something is missing. I have to. Where's Aboud? What did he write today? And of course, at each time I'm laughing and putting a like, whatever. And I can't imagine you stopping writing. And this way of writing on Facebook also is great because you put a like and you have the grace of talking with him and put in a comment and he comments on every comment. This day.
Can you give us the question? Because maybe somebody wants to ask a question. So in this case, we can give the opportunity for other people to ask a question.
But maybe
This conversation, you can have it on Facebook.
No,
You are more free
I
to do
cannot
it.
have it. I don't have it.
So after
But anyway,
the question, please.
not being serious. Is it about not being put in a jail and writing is a way of being free and stopping this book and everything is that suddenly you felt like you are not anymore free? That's the question.
Thank you.
I will answer. It's your wonderful question. Yeah? It's really, it's not. I don't want to be serious. It's up to you. If you want to see me, if you want to see my seriously, it's clear. I think. If you don't want to see it, it's up to you. I'm not serious. But and somehow you can find my seriously. I think this what the way right. It's clear.
Thank you. Any questions?
I think it's enough. Yeah.
I will take the opportunity to just follow up on Hashim's question because I feel it's very interesting question.
I answer.
No, but he said something about when you are in environment relaxed and you catch all the small talks and you recycle it in a way, you recreate it and you write it. When you are relaxed in your town, so it means that you use your ear a lot. Do you use your eyes more?
When I am relaxed?
No, I mean because you need to collect the materials for your writing.
Yeah.
So before the ear was okay because you hear people talking and that's great. And there is these small talks like you understand the jokes and the embarrassing situation. But in different society, do you use, for instance, your eyes more to collect the material?
Oh. If my eyes work more because my ear doesn't work.
I don't know, you can say it like that.
It's really, there is no rules for these things. Yeah. I don't know, it's not mathematics, I can talk about it. It's happen, it's come down. I find sometimes everything in front of my eyes, I don't see it. What I can do.
I will ask the last question. And then
Last
we will
question.
finish. And
Last question.
Okay. The last question is, Galia and many they asked about, and the ladies suggested something about comedy. Also, it's interesting because we laugh when you are talking, when you are writing. What's the difference about between a joke, well written joke, and a poem make you laugh?
You laugh not from only the joke. You laugh because you see something make you laugh. Maybe it is very sad. That's the black comedy. Maybe they say about it. So the joke is sometimes silly or not deep or about just joke, just come to laugh. But when you laugh in the normal way or about from normal things, that's mean you need to catch between the lines what it is that make you laugh. For me, I said to the madam here that I don't laugh for stand-up comedy because I know how you will prepare something to make me laugh. Yeah, I will not laugh. But I laugh if I see something normal make me laugh without any order. Maybe that's the difference. I don't know. It's, now it is 9:40. Yes, I'll answer you for tomorrow.
I think we will finish here. If nobody want to ask any question, this is great. Okay, I have two things. The first one is thank you, Porta, and thank you, Lagrange Points. I want just to say something. Lagrange Points, they are a platform. In February, you have a festival, big festival about Syria. It will be organized by Waseem, another organization. Lagrange Points will present some work, some writers there. So you are more than welcome in February. And after we finish this session, there is a bar here, and we can continue talking if you want. And drinking. Thank you very much.